Hey folks, we got a super special episode today. I know the show's called Food Dude San Francisco, but we're in Newark, New Jersey. Yes, we have come back to my homeland. So we are going to the very first delicatessen I ever ate in. It's called Hobby's Deli. It's in downtown Newark, super authentic. This is the real deal. This place is great. You're gonna thank me when we're done, trust me. Come on in. So this is the first place I've ever been to as a deli that I remember. I mean, I was probably here when I was 4 years old, probably here when I was 3 years old. I'm sure you guys put me in a booster seat or something. And it's great when something actually is the way you remember it.
We're doing things the same way that we did 50 years ago. Because our father would kill us if we changed anything too much.
Let's talk specifically about the meat.
The corned beef, we do pickle on the premises. We buy prime briskets. We have a solution that we make, age-old family recipe, if you will. Here you have the fresh briskets and the process of being pickled. It takes 2 weeks to get a full pickle. We don't inject the brisket. This really is the old-fashioned way. It sits in the brine, it slowly absorbs the flavors, and then we're ready to boil it up and use it as corned beef. This really was peasant food. But by its nature, this stuff is not lean.
Right. But that's what makes it tender, right?
That's what gives it the beautiful, juicy flavor and the tenderness.
One sign that you're in an authentic deli is pickles on the table. Either they're gonna bring it to you, like Kathy is doing here, or maybe if you come in during the lunch rush, there's already a little bucket waiting for you.
You know who's taking care of you? Her name is Tank.
Her name is Tank.
Because she runs you over.
Before we start ordering, let me ask you something. How long have you been working here?
Almost 5.5 years.
Okay. What else do you do besides waitress? For instance, in San Francisco, many of the waitresses, they're waitresses part-time, but maybe the other part of the time, they're dancers or they're models or they got a screenplay they're trying to pitch.
No.
So what else do you do?
No dancing.
No dancing?
No.
You gave that up? This is great, come on. Where are you gonna find these folks in San Francisco? Let me know. I know there's a lot of talk about how the delis are all fading away and people are eating healthier, nobody wants to eat fatty meat anymore. When I'm in the mood for pastrami on rye, I mean, I want pastrami on rye. I don't want it dietetic. I don't want it on gluten-free rye bread or whatever, you know.
If you want the real deal, you want real corned beef and pastrami, let's go, bring it on. When you look at who's in the workforce today, you've got people who are vegetarians,
right?
People who are watching what they're eating. It's a completely different ballgame. So while our heart and soul is corned beef and pastrami, we also do beautiful grilled chicken, something we call a Mediterranean platter, which is hummus and Israeli salad, and either grilled chicken or grilled vegetables or pan-seared salmon. Yeah.
You guys do a pan-seared salmon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not traditional delicatessen,
and
but this
sell
is
a lot of it. The number of orders that go out or go into the dining room or delivered, it's shocking to me. People are eating a lot lighter.
Try to have something for everyone here.
It took us a year till we figured out exactly how we wanted to make a wrap. Everyone made these little wraps, pinwheel wraps, and that didn't say Hobbies. You know, until we were sitting around and said, well, wait a second, if we took brisket, what goes great with brisket? Fried onions and potato pancake and natural gravy and horseradish. We threw it all together, put it in a wrap and tasted it, and it was phenomenal.
This right here is a lot of research and development.
Yeah, we don't want good, we want great.
All right, we're gonna have a little sample platter. Let's get a bowl of the chicken soup, a pastrami sandwich on rye with mustard, brisket wraps. Let's try some of the poutine. Poutine, really?
You know French at all? P-O-U-T-I-N-E.
Well, I do know a little French. It would normally be poutin, right? I think.
Well, no, that would be I-N. This is I-N-E.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Wow, this guy runs a deli and knows French. This is impressive.
French-Canadian pronunciation is poutine.
Poutine.
Yes.
Okay. What is this French-Canadian food doing in a traditional kosher-style deli?
We are located 1 block away from the Prudential Center, where the New Jersey Devils play hockey in the NHL. And it was found out that Marty Brodeur, the all-star goaltender, arguably the greatest goaltender of all time, is a big fan, it turns out, of something called poutine. What is poutine? I have no idea what poutine is, but it's French fries with gravy and cheddar cheese curds.
Poutine away. Here we go. Wow. All right, that's actually really good.
This is not just cheese. These are cheddar cheese curds. A fresh cheddar cheese curd, when you bite down on it, will squeak.
Okay.
You can't make this stuff up.
I would not know where to get a cheese curd if you gave me $100.
I
wouldn't
can
know where
now tell you.
Like, it's got that kind of softness of cottage cheese, but it's got the bite of like a feta.
The bottom line is, you have to be good, and you have to offer good food. Just to have something different isn't good enough.
Right.
You have to offer something that has value and is good.
Brummer might be our last name, but I walk down the street and people go, "Hey, Hobbies," and that's our name.
This is a family business. We put our heart and soul into everything, and that's the bottom line.
We don't want any customer walking out of here unhappy.
These are the Brummer brothers. This is Hobbies Delicatessen in Newark, New Jersey. We're like 5 miles from the Newark airport, so if you got a little layover, you got some time to kill in Newark, you really owe it to yourself to come to Hobbies. What can I say? This is the best. This is the authentic deal. We'll see you guys back in San Francisco. Ray, how could you not make this trip with me? Look at all this food we got. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish this by myself. Even with Dave's help, there's no way we're going to finish it.